Most of the girls that be like, "Oh, he doesn't have a car." They don't even have a bicycle. Their fathers don't even have
Joanna,
bicycles.
stop it. Stop it.
I'm
Stop it.
sorry to say.
I
Stop.
don't.
Stop.
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast. And as you can see, these beautiful and amazing faces, it's once again Wahala Day. Guys, Wahala Day, I be Wahala no day.
Wahala
Wahala
Day,
Day
24/7.
24/7.
24/7. Yeah, Wahala Day 24/7. So yeah, we're back again and we're back with an amazing content. And today's topic, oh, you guys can wait. But before, I got to introduce you to my guest for today. So I have here Ken. Hi Ken, what's
Yo,
up?
what's up? What's up? We
Yeah, I'm
inside.
good.
You
I'm
feel
good.
me?
How's your day
Nice,
though?
nice. All good, all good. The weather is changing, but we good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are you still the structure guy or you wanna 24/7 the structure guy, right?
Just like Wahala Day. Just like Wahala Day is
Okay.
24/7.
All right. All right. Okay. I have with me here Suni. Hi Suni.
Hi.
How are you, Suni?
Perfect.
Oh, okay, okay, nice. And we've got one amazing person. She's in the person of Joanna. I hope I got the name right. I didn't say Joanne. Hi, Joanna.
Hi, Alvin.
Yeah, how are you, Joanna?
I'm okay. Not complaining.
Okay, so I welcome you all to Wahala Day podcast. And before we start everything, Ken, I mean, let's do some real quick games. Let's kind of play
Let,
around.
yeah,
And
let's
then
hop
yeah,
onto it real quick. Yeah, let's hop
okay,
onto it. So the first game is gonna be the rhyming game, all right? So
okay.
somebody will say a sentence, and then
Uh-huh.
your next another person should say a sentence that rhymes with it. It could be, it could have a bar, it could be meaningful or not, whatever. Just make a sentence that rhymes with the other sentence. So probably the last word you try to cut it.
Mm,
You feel me? Just like
all
rap
right.
music.
Okay, so the,
So
the last word
uh,
of each person's sentence we
sentence.
rhyme in with that.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. hmm So
I mean, you
I'll
start the
start.
game. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll start. Okay. Pretty sunny today. Wanna go to the beach?
And do some skinny dipping.
Right? hmm
Probably. Okay, so
Okay.
Alvin, you are next. Alvin, you are next.
Yeah, I guess I'm next because my favorite color is peach.
Great. Okay.
Peach.
Yeah, yeah,
Your
peach.
favorite fruit or color?
There is a peach color though. There is a peach
Okay.
color.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tell
there
us.
is a peach color.
Yeah.
Tell us.
So
Tell us.
what?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, do you like a peach because of the shape?
Nah, Joanna,
I thought we
Joanna.
were talking about colors. That's why I
I'm just
emphasize.
asking.
Are we
I'm
talking
just
about
asking.
colors or fruit?
Joanna.
That's
Yeah,
why I
the shape.
emphasize.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
my bad, my bad, my bad.
No,
I'm
but hold on.
sorry,
We are
I'm
talking
sorry.
about colors. How does colors have shapes?
It depends on the container.
Okay, so I went beach. Alvin
Thank
went
you, thank you
peach.
for making
Yeah. So next.
you made
Yeah.
it
Next.
easy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joanna.
Suni, you are
Next is
next.
Uh-huh.
what? Next is. Am I next?
Yeah.
You're on the peach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're on the peach. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go outside and mm, teach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Okay, Joanna.
Okay, I'm so bad at this, but I went to this party last weekend, and it was really fun. I met this guy called Mitch.
Awesome. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Can you tell us more about Mitch?
It's just a game.
I like that.
You're interested. You're interested.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
Ken,
my
let's
turn,
go.
yeah?
Mm.
Okay. So I
Mm-hmm.
hope you keep the deal with Mitch, cause you don't want to breach.
Oh shit.
Mm.
That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar.
Okay, that's a nice one.
Yeah. And I've always trying to be an advocate for men. Once you breach the deal with Mitch, I'm gonna preach.
Okay,
I,
okay,
you
okay,
guys,
okay,
this is
okay.
why I didn't want
Let's
you to
go.
play this game.
Let's
Kingdom, I
go.
told you I don't want to play this game because all of you preach and rhyme.
Mm-hmm. Let's
You said
go.
preach. You said preach.
Yeah.
I like to dye my hair. I keep on changing colors. This time I'm doing pinkish. My nails and hair. Yeah, I did it.
So you're doing pinkish, right?
Pinkish, yeah.
Okay.
So
So
probably
Joanne, let's
you
go.
change us
Ish.
to ish.
Mm.
I thought of pink.
We were having a game. We were having a game with my friends, and one of us ended up being the dish.
Oh shit.
It might have been a truth or dare, and they dared her, and then
To be the
she
dish,
ended
yeah?
up being the dish.
Whose
Oh
turn is it?
okay.
Mine?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that Joanna and her friends are turning people into dishes, oh God, they are living very lavish.
Mm. Mm.
Ooh. Okay.
Mm. Okay. On my way home, I got my brother a pack of meal. When he tasted it, he thought it was a Chinese dish, but I told him no, it's Turkish.
Oh,
Bars, my
okay.
G. Bars, my G. Bars.
Fake.
Bar,
That's a
Bars.
bar,
wow.
Bars.
bar. Mm.
Turkish.
Sensei.
Ah, I don't eat meat, but I eat fish.
Okay, okay, okay.
I like that. That you killed that one. Yeah.
If he ain't aiming for the stars, he's not my wish.
Ooh,
Mm.
okay.
Mm. Okay, that's a good one. Can you go?
Yeah. I keep you rolling and going all the time. She asked me, when are you really gonna finish?
Oh,
I think this guy is genius.
oh,
I think this guy is genius.
I think this guy is genius.
okay, okay.
Mm. Came back home from work and she decided to tell me what happened at her workplace, but I told her no, stop it. It end my ish.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
What did he say?
Ish. You
Ish.
said
Yeah.
ish.
Ish. Ish.
Ash.
Mm.
Okay.
I think this should be the last one. This should be the last one.
Round,
Then we play
right?
another game. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, mm, most of the time I'm mature, but when I'm happy, I'm childish.
Boo! That's nice.
Mm.
That's
I
nice.
thought she said
Right.
she
That's
wasn't
nice.
good at this game, though. I
Yeah,
thought she said
you
she wasn't
see?
good.
You see? She's getting better.
Yeah, that's good. That was nice. That was good. Okay, so Joanna, you do the last one.
Okay. All the time he's been treating me like I'm his ride or die, but he's been chilling out with this bitch called Trish.
Okay,
Mm.
okay,
So
okay.
yeah, Trish, she knows about you. Be
Trish,
careful. She
Trish, she
knows about
knows. She
you.
knows. Be
He got
careful.
She knows.
proofs.
Watch
He
your
got
step.
proofs.
Watch.
Moving straight onto our topic for discussion today, and it's about the responsibilities of a boyfriend and a girlfriend in a relationship. Not a situationship, I beg. If you dare on your own situationship, go find your responsibility. We are talking about the responsibilities of a boyfriend and a girlfriend in a relationship. So yeah. I mean it's quite surprising. It's a big topic, but then yeah. So y'all have responsibilities, and I didn't know. Ken, boyfriends have
It's
responsibilities, innit?
of course they do. Oh, we
Yeah.
do.
So I see.
He's like
I
Wow.
other
see.
boyfriends, not me.
So yeah, I mean, Ken, I'll start with you. Or no, wait, let me start with Sunny.
Yeah.
Sunny, I need you to tell me I mean the responsibilities of a boyfriend to you and then the responsibility of a girlfriend. But first, start with the girlfriend.
So I start with the responsibilities of girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What's that? What's that?
God, why?
Mm,
Hmm.
let me make the girls out there angry. So the responsibility is cleaning the house, cooking, washing his clothes, ironing his clothes. I don't know how to iron. Uh, no kidding, no kidding. Okay, now we're back.
Hmm.
Not serious. Whatever I was saying, it's a cap. I throw it.
Okay.
I threw it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Uh,
Mm.
yeah. But what is it? Oh man.
So okay, so what to you, what are the responsibilities of a girlfriend?
No, I feel like this one is for both girlfriend and boyfriend. The most important thing for me, and the thing that I feel is really important, is about knowing the intentions, Like what exactly are you doing there? Like even before this relationship starts, I feel like many people they just wanna
Really,
jump
nigga?
on it and then they don't have their intentions straight, so the relationship is toxic, it's messy, and like it's really bad. So I feel like the first responsibility is to talk about what exactly are you looking for in that relationship, so you
I
don't
like
get
that.
your hopes twisted or like you think of those things. So I feel like for me, like you need to tell me like what exactly you're looking for. Like you are having fun, you're just going with the vibe, you're looking for something serious. Yeah, like I think that's very important. Like it's the responsibility of both girls and like the guy. And
Hmm.
being honest, being loyal, and I don't know, being
No, this
there
is
for each other. I think those are the only responsibilities that I have in my head.
of a girlfriend.
For both.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my whole answer.
All right. Okay, so that's it for you, right?
That's it for me.
Can I ask Sunny one question? Can I ask Sunny one
Yeah,
question?
sure.
Sunny,
Mm.
Uh-huh.
do you think there is any difference in responsibilities between boyfriend and girlfriends? Do you think there are some responsibilities that are peculiar to boyfriends and there are some responsibilities that are peculiar to girlfriends? Do you think?
Mm. I think there are a few, quite a few. Yeah, I think that one is a bit different.
If you
Mm,
don't
so,
mind, can
so
you tell us
yeah.
some of them?
Mm.
For example, if you have a boyfriend, what do you expect of him? And you, as a girlfriend, what do you want to do in the relationship?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I think after this
First,
questions, I'll be so clear, and then like when I go outside, I will know. Okay, you know what? Now I'm gonna have a boyfriend.
now you're really educated. Yeah,
I'm
but
Yeah.
telling you.
I'm trying to say pretty. Let's make it simple. If you find somebody
Uh-huh.
who is into you, what do you expect of him as a boyfriend? What do you need your boyfriend to do for you?
Mm. I want him to dress nicely.
Okay.
His outfits will be nice.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I don't mind your face. I don't mind your face. It's okay. God gave you the face. God gave you the hands, the skin, everything given by God. Make sure the outfit is good.
He was created in
Uh-huh.
God's image. You don't mind that.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, just be. Let's look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
okay, and the other part is I feel like nah, being there for each other, bros. Like, like just being there for each other, like emotionally, like whatever you can offer, like even like financially, like it's not about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, like whatever you can bring, nice thing inside relationship. Like I think it's for both of them. Like for me, I'm a very simple person and complicated at the same time.
Hmm.
So yeah, I feel like
Right.
there is not much thing. Like it's okay, man. Just be a good person. It's okay.
So,
All right,
Sydney,
great.
you are trying to tell me you are just that simple person and that's all you want from a man. I don't want the situation where I'll give you my uncle and he'll come back and be like, yo, the girl is now saying extra. Like, if you have anything to say, tell us now.
Nah, don't be a cheater.
Yeah, and uh huh. So, like, talking about loyalty, right? He should be
Uh-huh.
loyal to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Otherwise, what are you doing? You wanna go back in the street, just sleep on the street. What are you doing home with me? Like, no, 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 bro, go back. Be barking on the street, beating bow bow outside, but not inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All
Mm.
right, so
need I
Sine,
treat
if you
him
have a
nice.
boyfriend,
Sorry.
what is your boyfriend getting for you? How? What if you have a boyfriend? What is your
hmm
role that you want to play in his life? What do you bring? What are you going to bring to the table for your boyfriend?
What are you bringing to the table?
Hmm. You just said your
Yeah.
boyfriend shouldn't cheat. He should dress nice. What are you also
uh,
doing for him? What do you think you should do as a girlfriend?
I would do the same thing. I will dress nice. I will be loyal. He will support me
Mm.
emotionally. I will support him emotionally. And then he will support me when I don't have few things. I support him the same. It's
Mm.
it's man, most things,
Right.
all the questions, it's coming from confused people. Like you should just know what you want.
Yeah.
Your questions are very confusing, King. You're confused.
Right?
Like
Okay,
it's so
Sune.
simple. It's simple. You find someone you like, the guy will like you, and if he's not a player, if he's not there for, I don't know, counting people or be like, oh, yo, bro, I was with that girl, yo, bro. Like if it's not for that, like if the intentions are nice, you like me, I like you, you wanna love. Everyone wants love. Like
Yeah. Mm.
lonely people and messed up people, right? They want to be with someone, and as soon as some real things come up, they want to be a runaway person. They want to run away. They think,
Yeah.
I think this generation is all about, oh, yo, I got a gig. Like, I want to hustle. I'm a hustler. I want to make money. But remaining thing, oh, you want to be here for fun. It's okay. Be here, baby girl. But then if you have some problems or if you need some help or something like that, they just want to be like, oh, yo, chill, yo, I got girls, yeah, and then those vibes, like stupid vibes, like, hey, man, go out, shut the door, go outside.
Mm.
I feel like
Yeah.
relationship is all about you like me, I like you, you love me, I love you, I want to grow with you, you want to grow with me, okay. I got no time for those things. It's
Sure,
very
sure.
simple. People want problems. I don't want no
Yeah.
problems. I
Okay.
don't
I
want no
like that.
runaway guy
Yeah. Yeah.
because I don't run
Okay.
away.
Yeah. Okay, so Juan,
Joanna.
do you think it makes sense that a boyfriend and a girlfriend both have responsibilities in a relationship?
Alvin, my name is Joanna. Thank you for the question.
My bad. My bad. Yeah, sorry for
Okay,
that,
I'm gonna
Joanna.
have to excuse you for the last time.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah, regarding that, yeah, boyfriends and girlfriends should have responsibilities.
They should.
Uh, yeah.
Okay.
If you have decided to be in a relationship with someone, that means you like them and you wish well for them. Unless people that have dubious, you know, intentions.
Sure.
But I feel like getting into a relationship should be like, first of all, it should be a mutual understanding
Mm.
between two people with good intentions, I believe. Though like the generation we live in right now is kind of messed up. But I feel like, yeah, we both have to have responsibilities. For example, you motivate me, I motivate you, take care of you, I take care of you, sorry, take care of you, you take care of me.
Mm.
Emotionally, financially. A lot of people be like, oh, men are supposed to provide. Oh, one thing I realize is that a lot of men don't talk. They don't say stuff that they go through, and they don't, because society has, you know, told them or made it seem like, yeah, you should be a man. You are supposed to do this. But men are human
Yeah.
beings too, and they're people's children. So
Mm.
I feel like a lot of women put burdens on men. Like, yeah, he's my man. He's supposed to be doing this. So no, nobody's supposed to be taking care of you like a child. You are supposed. I feel like it's supposed to be mutual. I take care of you. I know some men are naturally providers without even being forced. But
Mm.
also, if you notice a man who is a provider, you as a girlfriend, you also need to step up and be like, yo, my man does this. I mean, why not? And
Yeah.
if he's doing this, let's say if it depends on the stage of the relationship. Let's say you've been together for you to be with someone for a year, close to a year. I guess you know that person pretty well. So
Mm.
at the back of your mind, you're like, oh, my man has been doing this, he's been doing that, and it's time for me to step up as a girlfriend. If you want, I mean, first of all, you have to know why you are in that relationship. What got you into the relationship?
Yeah.
Did you get into the relationship just to pass time, or you got into a relationship because you want something long term or a forever kind of thing? So I feel like being supportive emotionally should be mutual.
Mm.
Nothing should ever be a one-sided thing. I don't believe in one sides. Yeah, and the other thing is communication. Communication is what keeps the relationship going. If you don't communicate, you're not going to know your problems. You're not going to know each other's weaknesses. You're not going to know what the other half needs or wants or is happy with. There are people that do not know how to communicate,
Mm.
and sometimes you see people like, instead of communicating, it's like they're arguing. When you
Yeah.
are in a relationship and you're like, you want to be right all the time, that you're not the relationship kind of person. If you want to be right all the time, relationship is all about communication, like having a healthy relationship. Communication is very important
Yeah. It's key. Yeah.
because it makes you get to know who you really with. And
Mm.
it also unpacks a lot of things between the two of you. And it also, like, when you communicate, you actually realize that you have a lot more inside of you and the other person as well, because it depends if you're talkative or if you are the quiet one. When you talk or communicate with your partner, you get to realize how much potential you have inside of you, or how much you have to give
Yeah.
to the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, you've made a
Hmm.
lot of sense. You made a lot of sense. So, to you, what are the things that you say that you will need your boyfriend? I mean, we talked about boyfriends. I mean, talking about relationships. So it's definitely boyfriend and a girlfriend. So what are the things,
Yeah.
or what are some of the responsibilities you would want to see or want your boyfriend to take?
First of all, it's really sexy to have a listener for a man, you know.
Mm.
Um, Apart from the physical aspect, I love a man who who, would protect me. I keep saying that all the time. Protecting me doesn't mean that I'm gonna get into fights and he has to, step in. No, I'm not the violent type. But I feel there are so many types of protection. So being a listener, when I speak and you are listening, like you're a good listener, it's really amazing. It's really great to have a man who listens to your, because sometimes women, because I'll tell you this, we have a lot of mood swings. I'll be happy in the morning and I'll be really moody in the evening.
Yeah.
And I also don't know why,
Same with us. Same
you
with
know.
us. Yeah.
No, but women mostly have
Same
that
with you and
problem.
who? You and who?
Sometimes as
Speak for
a man, you wake up and
yourself.
you feel like you want to kill everyone.
Yeah, exactly. But for women, at some point, like you might even want to talk to her and she'll be like, "Can you just keep quiet for a second, please?
Yeah.
Just the times when you don't, want to listen to any noises or any voices, and if you know your person, you'll know like, hey, this is not the right time of the month, so let me give her some space."
Mm.
And if I tell you, hey, babe, look, we have our own wars going on inside our heads sometimes,
Mm.
somebody who listens to your stupid, rantings and just like, hey, babe, come here. Somebody who will just be there, listen to your stupidity, So, as a boyfriend, I want a man who's got a really huge sense of humor because, yo,
Mm.
I want our house to be a playhouse. Like, no bad
Yeah.
vibes, no
Yeah.
negative vibes. Yeah. So yeah, sense of humor is very important. And it should be like, uh, yeah, I really like a man like, oh, my boyfriend should have a sense of, like a great sense of humor.
Do
That's
you
what
have
that's what I should say.
do you have that too?
Oh boy, have you seen me?
So now, no.
King, can you
I wanna
explain
ask
to
a question. I wanna ask a question, right? So are you
him?
that
Uh-huh.
partner? Joanna, are you that partner that if you are there with your boyfriend and he's on Instagram and he sees a girl, let's say in a bikini with she's showing her ass off, are you okay with your boyfriend be like, but that ass though, and show you the ass? Are you okay with that?
We will look at it together. We will zoom it. Be like,
I
beautiful.
think I
Right?
think I'm very stupid. I think I'm very spoiled that I'm when I'm with my boyfriend, I'll be showing him girls. Damn, look at that ass, babe.
Oh,
Have you seen that ass? Like
then you
her
do have
legs are
that sense
really
of
good.
humor. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that kind of girl.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
if you have that, demanding that from a man is okay. It makes sense, for real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do later or like, but the thing is, like, if you're looking at those girls, it doesn't mean you're sleeping with them.
100,
I will look at a man and be like, hey, babe, this guy looks good,
right?
and that's just it. Yeah.
John, is there
Mhm.
anything else you want to add? Is there any responsibility that you feel like a man should be able to?
The
Yeah.
other responsibility is actually mutual, like satisfying each other's desires.
Desires
Because sometimes it can.
as in dreams?
Wait, what? Dreams? Did you say
Desires as in
dreams?
what kind of desires? I mean,
It can be. It can be. It can be a lot of desires. It can be.
Oh my God, she knows what
What
she's
is your
saying.
problem? It can be sexual desires. It can be.
Mm.
Yeah, it can be a lot of desires. Like
yeah.
you motivate me to do stuff. Motivate me. You also like. Let's talk about motivation.
Mm,
You motivate some people are so. Uh, you can be in a relationship with someone who's really got low energy and is not a believer, and every time you bring something on the table and be like, hey babe, I saw there is a project and I was thinking about doing this, and the person like, nah, you can be like, I mean, like at your age you can be doing this, like motivate
sure.
someone.
Yeah.
Even when they're in wrong, I mean, try to find a way of telling them the bad side of the things they want to do and the good sides as well, but not all the time being negative.
Sure.
Motivate the person, like, yeah, babe,
Yeah.
you can do it, you can really do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
most of the views that I have are mutual, actually, because I don't believe on like one-sided thing. One-sided thing, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
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 I have a question. I have a
Oh,
question.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I do find a lot of people in the world attributing people who talk about the other side of the table as negative people. Yeah, obviously, if I'm sharing everything with you and always what you have to talk about is something negative, then obviously you're a negative person. But there are some
Mm.
certain situations or some things a person want to do, and the only thing you can think about is negative. For example, your babe comes to you like, "Hey, I want to start this thing of jumping over cars. The car is gonna drive at the top speed, and I'll jump." I don't know what positive is in that. You feel me? So I don't know what to do. I don't want you to end
Yeah,
up
Why
in
but
the
would
people
anyone
hospital
say that?
broken.
Okay, let me tell you
people
something.
No,
do
Let me
that
it's
tell
on
you
just an
TikTok
something.
and they are making
example.
money.
Okay.
People do that on
Yes,
TikTok
people
and
Okay,
they
are
are
doing
making.
it.
exactly,
Yes,
exactly,
but
exactly.
I
That's
know you,
that's
babe.
what I
This is
was
not
gonna
something you can do.
No, you know.
King,
Okay, she can't
King,
do. So you need to be there to
King,
motivate her, that, babe. Have the confidence, jump higher, and
Jump,
So
babe,
babe,
jump.
jump
Yeah,
higher.
yeah.
Okay, and then
King,
next thing we are in the mortuary.
King,
Baby. Not
King.
only jump in front of the car. I will call a truck. You will
I feel
jump in
like
front of the
oh
truck.
my
protection.
god.
I feel
King,
like
I'm gonna
protection
tell you
sometimes
something,
is not
right?
negative. Yeah, go on.
No, I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched? Do you have TikTok?
Yes, I do, but I'm not on TikTok often.
The
Do
other day I
you
saw
know?
you
No, I don't
dancing
mean the
on
Chinese
TikTok.
version. I don't need the Douyin, or I don't mean the
Oh, the
Chinese version. I'm
Douyin,
talking about the
Douyin, right?
no,
The foreign
no.
Proper
TikTok.
I'm
TikTok.
talking about,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the TikTok.
Mm.
Have you seen how weird people are, and have you seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
views and the
The
followers
views, yeah.
and the
That's really
gifts they
true.
get? Right? I've seen
Mm-hmm.
a girl who's got a
Mm-hmm.
disorder. She's got a
Mm.
disorder called Pika. I
Yeah,
think a
Pika.
lot of people that have Pika
She
have
eats a lot
iron
of yeah,
deficiency. Yeah, they eat like
weird
you.
stuff.
They eat
Yeah,
sand. This
yeah,
girl
weird stuff. Yeah, yeah.
eats cornstarch. She eats starch. Anything with that has starch on live video, and a lot. She's got. Who does that?
True,
So to
true.
you, in my before you discourage someone, ask them why they thought about it. Ask them the
Yeah, yeah.
the effects, the advantages and disadvantages.
Sure.
Ask them
Yeah,
if they had
sure,
to
sure,
look
sure.
into it
Sure.
before before
I
deciding on
really
doing it.
understand you, and I'm a very encouraging person, to be honest. But I do feel like for a man to be a protector, sometimes you should know where to draw the line on certain things. I'm just
Yeah.
saying because I
That's
don't think
right.
I'm not saying I'm not thinking you say yes to everything a man want to do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just putting that across as not every time are people negative because they want to say the other side of the table. Sometimes they just want to protect you.
But if your relationship is healthy, you're gonna talk about it before you put it out there.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Mm.
right. That's right.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay.
being done with Ken's question, my question was, what are the responsibilities of a girlfriend to you? I mean, if you have that man, what are the things that you are willing to do? What are some of the responsibilities you are willing to undertake, like do for him?
Oh,
Yeah.
as a girlfriend, I do a lot. I'm gonna mommy sit you. I'm gonna be your mommy. Sorry, I'm gonna babysit you. I'm kidding,
Mm.
but I can do. I can nurse you. I'll make sure. Oh, I always make sure that you're heard. Your feelings are heard. Your feelings are catered for, and I believe it actually depends on the level you have reached, right? Because
Mm.
sometimes there are things that we do at the beginning of a relationship and it's like too much. And by the time you get to 3 years, 4 years, you start getting bored. I have a feeling. So I feel like doing things gradually as you grow together,
Yeah.
as you get to, explore and know each other more, is actually the best thing to do.
Mm.
Because, like, be spontaneous, don't be the
Yeah.
same person every day. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go home at 6 p.m. Yeah, she's gonna have dinner on the dining table, and yeah, she's gonna tell that I'm gonna go shower, and by the time I come back, she's massaging my feet. It's like the same. It's a beautiful thing. It's good, right?
Mm.
But I mean, like, try to be spontaneous. Try to be like unpredictable, because if you are predictable, you get boring.
Sure.
Sunny, are you
Yeah,
laughing
it's true.
at
It's
Sorry,
true. It's
when you
true.
said that,
me?
I
Yeah.
had some thoughts
Hmm.
on my head, like it's those evil thoughts taking over me. It was not me.
Okay, okay, okay. You probably remembered something you used to do and be like, oh no.
No, it was not about
Anyways, yeah.
that.
And the other thing is, like, be a shoulder to cry on. Sometimes men can
Mm,
be vulnerable too, and when you really get to know that and understand that, it can be really soothing for the guy. Be a
But
shoulder
what
to cry
what
on. And
won't
the
you
other thing is,
cry when
like,
you see your man crying?
no, I have to be strong at that moment. It depends. It depends. If he's not lost someone, then why am I crying? I don't know the kind of day you had at work, but if you have a shitty job, we're gonna cry together. We're gonna be like, babe, don't worry. With time, it's gonna get better. You're just getting some experience and China experience, and with time, we're gonna get out, and everything is gonna be
Yeah. Right.
okay.
Right.
And yeah, and the other thing is, like, be his best friend. Yeah, he's got his homies outside, but be his best friend.
Mm.
And by being a best friend, yeah, he can have all his guys out, like, the boys, they talk about a lot of things. They hang out, go to, like, good places. But I mean, when he comes to you, be his home, like his best friend. You can talk about a lot and anything. And yeah, have that when you are your man's or your girl's best friend.
Yeah.
It's really, really great.
Mm. Mm. That's so true.
Yeah,
That's so true.
you open up a lot. A man opens up a lot when he gets, see, even when you're just friends with a guy, he's like, he has that, he feels like you're a comforter for him. So
Sure.
yeah, if you're dating him, it's even better. Be his best friend. uh yeah.
I see.
Hmm.
And then you gotta cook for him?
Yeah, I cook for him. I nurse him when he's sick. If I know, like,
Yeah.
he's sick, I'll feel really, really bad, and I have to be there for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Try to know, and also the other thing is, like, try to know what he likes, try to know what he wants.
Yeah.
Men are not so hard to know. If you really get to know him, they're not too hard to please, unless he's a rascal, unless it's just those, like, 2%
Yeah.
who are
Stubborn
really
man, huh?
weird. But yeah, but if you really get
People
to know
meet
what he
what they're
wants,
looking
try
for.
as
People meet what they're looking for. So if he's looking for peace, he will find peace. If he's looking for fight, he will
yeah,
find fight. That's exactly you get what you're looking for.
100.
exactly.
100.
Be his
Mm,
peace too. Be his peace. Like,
mm.
don't be his war. Come,
Yeah,
like,
that's a
every
solid
time, every
point.
time,
That's
every
true.
time he wants to talk to you about something, you also have something to rant about. Babe, you're talking about that, but can you imagine at work today? And a man will end up just, keeping quiet and bottling that
Keeping
up.
quiet. Yeah.
Keeping quiet.
Yes, and he will just keep that to himself. It's like,
People do this all the time, and it's unfair. And then later they come back to ask you why you're not talking to me recently. Blah blah blah. I don't like the thing
Sure.
of it becomes a competition when somebody's saying their problem. Whenever somebody's saying their
Exactly.
problem, we want to say
Thank you.
Mm.
yours is even
Yeah.
worse. So that means you are low key invalidating my feeling. You see? So
Sure.
everybody has
Yeah.
how they feel about certain things.
Exactly.
For
Mm.
example,
You
Exactly.
know, there are those
let's say
parents where you
you
talk
lost,
good about your kid and then
yeah,
they will say something like, "Oh, my kid is better than this." It's supposed to
I
be that
yeah,
nice.
just
swear.
like that. You see?
True.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's just like that.
Yeah.
So for
You be
example, let's
like,
say
oh,
you
babe,
lost you lost
work today was a
Uh-huh.
you
mess.
lost a
No, let's
business
hear King.
deal or something,
He
and
will
then
say that.
you're telling
Okay.
your partner, and then they're also trying to tell you that this month their work was lower, so they're not gonna earn. Like I'm talking about mine. Can we have time for me first? So in that case, for we as men, we will just shut up and we will not want to voice out our
Yeah.
pain
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
And then it will become
Mm-hmm.
another problem of why don't you tell me what's going on? And another day they'll be like, you don't talk to me. But you allow me to talk to you though. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
feel like
I hear you.
communication. Yeah, I feel like communication. Let's deal with one
Is the
That's
person.
like
key.
part
What they
of
have to do.
emotional support.
Yes, yes. So whoever is having issues,
Mm.
you go down. You you sympathize with the person, and then after that, if
We
you
talk
want to talk
about
about your problem, it's also okay. But don't bring your problem when another person is
I
talking
don't
about
feel like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really necessary to bring up your problems when somebody tell you
what they are
theirs.
going
I
through.
think it's unfair. Just
Mm.
just let the person have their
To
moment,
vent.
and
Yeah,
maybe
Mm-hmm.
you can talk about
you
yours
but
feel it
after
too.
some
sometimes
time.
they
Yeah.
Yeah.
just want to let you know that that ain't a problem. I've got worse ones, I've got pretty worse.
Exactly.
No,
Somebody
that's
can
I
literally
feel
tell
I
you
feel
that
like that is
your
being
problem is not a problem,
I
but
feel
my
like that
problem
is
it is a
being
problem.
selfish.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that's being selfish. Like you are thinking while I'm talking to you about my problems, you are thinking about
Like
yours.
you no,
You are
you
not
just made me
listening
remember
to no
mine.
no
You
no
just made me remember. I
no no
forgot
no no no. It's
that.
like no no
So
no 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 no.
self-centered,
Like it's like
Uh,
no. It's like you are
Mm.
listening to respond. You
you're
are not
listening to,
listening to
yeah,
understand.
Right,
Yes,
exactly.
right, right, right,
yes,
right,
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yeah,
the thing. Yeah.
I see.
yes.
Okay, so
So
Ken,
let one person be
Ken,
at the top. Yeah, uh-huh.
yeah, Ken. We've had them. We've had the girls. I mean, to you,
Yeah.
what do you think are some of the responsibilities you want to see in your woman? I mean, you want her to do.
Okay, so like basically responsibilities of a girlfriend, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Just like they mentioned, they want to be heard. Men wants to be heard too. Like heard,
Yeah.
sorry, not hurt. Heard. Men want to be heard too.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to be
Mm-hmm.
heard.
Okay.
It's always nice to find somebody who gives you an ear when you're going through something, you know? I think
Yeah.
it's just a human thing. We all need people in our lives who can listen to us. There are some people, and so this is the thing about men. Let me just chip this in. So for a man, for example, we will start by saying something like, "Can you imagine what my school did today?" Right?
Mm.
That is how a man is trying to communicate. But some women can go like, someone can even ignore it and start talking about something else. Or
Mm.
we like we say the problem in a way that you need to ask us questions. You feel me?
Sure.
They're like I want to tell you everything, but we are not used
Oh,
to talking. So can you imagine? And then you ask, "Oh, what did they do? Why?" Then he's talking, and you keep asking, so that he pulls down everything. But some people, I've had a situation.
Immediately you say,
I've
"Can
had
you
a
imagine what my school did today?" She's like, "I've always told you that school is shitty."
Exactly. You feel me? Or an instance of can you imagine? Can you imagine what my school did today? And they go like, and they're on their phone.
no, why would anyone do
And then
that?
after
Mm.
some minutes, what were you saying again? Of course, I don't want to
Oh,
talk now.
Nah, we are not. We are
Yes.
not doing
So
that
you see,
again.
these are instances where you have to know the cardinal
um,
points to your partner. There are cardinal points
yeah.
where
Yeah.
if somebody says something, no matter what you're doing on your mobile, no matter what you're doing, what you're thinking, you have to put it aside or communicate to the person. Hey, yo, you know what? Let me just send this email. I'm coming. And make sure you talk about
Yeah.
it once you're done. You know? So these
Yeah.
are things.
Mhm.
as a man I want from a woman. And
Okay.
I want a woman to communicate more clearly. I know, women. A woman can say yes and it means no. A woman can say no and it means yes. A woman can say let's go and it means I won't go. A woman can say I will go and it means I won't go. Too many things.
People
We
are
don't have it.
confused. Find a
Yeah.
better woman who knows what you want. Find a better one, King.
Yeah. We don't have a specific book. No, actually, all I'm talking about a general thing. I'm not talking about one partner or something. Yeah, so
Mm.
Mm,
we don't have a
Mm.
specific book that lists women language. So we just wish women could communicate more clearly instead of trying to make us read their minds.
sure.
Like,
They go around the corners.
yes, I'm okay,
Right.
but she's grumpy.
Mm,
I'm okay, she's grumpy. You have to ask her, babe, are you okay? For so many, I do understand that. Hey, there's sometimes the hormones kick in, so many things like Joanna mentioned about mood swings and all. But I wish that days that you are good be really good so that we see a difference. Because sometimes even the days
Yeah,
they are good, they still don't communicate in a way that is easy for a man to understand. And I'm telling
yeah,
you,
yeah.
most of the men
I
you
hear
see in the
you.
world, we are just confused. We are just confused because you wake up sometimes to a grumpy woman. You are walking with her. You are spending your day with her. You don't even know what is wrong with her. But to her, you're
Yeah,
not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be happy because she's not happy. But you also don't know what is wrong with her. So we are just walking in life so
run.
tired.
No, don't
mm-hmm.
walk, run. You said
Yeah.
you're
So no,
walking. No, don't walk, run.
Run for your
yeah, so
life.
yeah,
Run, run, my brother.
I'm just talking about in general what a man will want from a woman. Can you speak more clearly, even if you're in your mood swing or whatever? At the end of the day, we are adults. If you have a problem, this is not a pediatric ward where babies are crying and we don't know what's wrong with them because they cannot talk. You're an adult.
Yeah,
Mm.
Flow
yeah, yeah.
freely.
Be
If I
open.
fucked
Be
up,
open.
let me know. All right. So yeah, we wish women could speak more. A girlfriend could speak more freely and support us emotionally. I think it still comes in with taking care of a partner and listening, being a good listener, and then motivation. Yes,
Mm.
motivation is really important for a man because, as the society says, we are supposed to the breadwinner, right?
Be
We're
strong.
supposed to take care of a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter
Yeah.
how the society have made it 50-50 now, definitely where I come from, we take care of our women. So I'm going to follow that. But I need more motivation. So, that I'm
Mm.
being a breadwinner, I'm going to work extra hard. I'm going to do extra jobs. I'm not willing for my woman to work as hard as me. But the fact that you're not working as hard as me, if I have to do a project, don't still make it about you. Okay. So there's this thing I
Mm.
want to do. I want to embark on a business trip. And then she's talking about, it's been long since we had a holiday. You feel me? Like some things are just very, 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 I don't know if the word is demotivating. Do we have a word like that? It just brings you down.
Right.
Like a woman can say something and then
Unnecessary.
yes, like you
You
just
want
go like,
her to
oh
see
my
what
God.
you're doing for the family, right?
Mm.
Yes, like
Mm.
some point, since you want us to win and since you want us to ride in that big car, blah blah blah, sometimes you should just let go of something. Let me tell you, women, we let go of so many things. Literally, let me tell you, I can have a plan to play with the boys, and my girlfriend tells me, hey, how about we go bowling? I'm canceling on my boys. But canceling a woman once, and that is the yardstick now.
Wahala Dey.
Wahala Day. You feel me? So we
Mm-hmm.
just need more of, you know what? I'll be there. Like Suni mentioned, it's easy. We make it hard. And it's so true. It's just be
Yeah.
there for me, just like you want me to be there for you. So
Yeah.
many times
Yeah.
we will go all out to cancel shit for you. We just want to make sure you are happy. We just wish one day you also want to be that person for us. Right?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. So
Mm.
yeah, just this, and then yeah, you my a girl from a girlfriend. I need a funny person. Of course, you must be funny. Funny is like top on the
I
chart.
know.
We must laugh. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we like laugh. If you're with somebody with a high sense of humor, it's very good because you can go from fight to laugh to maybe a little bit of fight and laugh about it and let it go. But if people are too hard on themselves, They don't even know how to change a fight into, like, literally, I can have a woman who is angry at me, and I will turn everything into a joke because whatever she's saying, I found a joke around it. But I feel like some women, if you do that, they go overly mad. They kind of feel like you're not even listening, you know? Yes, you have to know your partner and know how to, you have to know your partner and know, how to deal with them. But then apart from that,
Yeah.
let's just crack jokes sometimes and get back to the point and talk. And the maybe one big point here is how you talk to your man. Okay, so society is trying to make men and women the same. That's why all this 50-50 thing is up in our business. But think about it, we are not the same. Growing up, I will ask you girls, your dads were the heads of your home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, your dads were the
Yeah,
heads of your
yeah,
home.
yeah.
Why are we not trying to change it just because we feel like we have a PhD or we went to Harvard or whatever the American woman is saying? We want to follow it and we are
Ah,
equal.
that's just some crazy thing.
Yes, we
Mm.
can be equal, but one of us must
Like
be the head
for
because
mine, right? My dad would
Mhm,
always earn higher than my mom, right? But I never saw
mhm,
my mom not making her own money. My mom always worked.
exactly,
You know, it was not
exactly.
always the big job or like she was in on a table or on a computer typing, you know. She
Mm,
started from low, right? But there was not a single time, not even a year, not even a month. I have never seen my mom not going to work, right?
Yeah.
exactly.
But right? But my dad, he will go to work and then like he will make more money, right? He will make more money. But for my mom, she always had her own money and she was independent. And that's very important for a lady. Like
Mm,
you don't want to be like, oh, I'm the boss of the house, or like when my husband come home, like he should be the one saying, oh, those things. Like that's not
Yeah.
how I grew up with, right? My
yeah,
mom
Yeah.
always went to
yeah,
work. She was independent lady ever since. Right? I
mm.
have always
Sure.
seen her working hard, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Like
that's really
there was not
true.
yeah, that there is not a day where how do I say? I have got like my neighbors, my aunties are those ones like who don't kind of like those women who are very independent because they feel like how do I say? Even to buy something with worth 5 yuan, right? They need to, I don't know, talk to their man and I don't know, just play those games, like make sure the man is happy, blah, 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 those things. But like for my mom, she had her job, right? So if she was making my dad happy, it was for a happy family. It was not for because he will give her the money, right? She
Mm,
Mm.
already had her own
mm,
money. So I feel like that's
yeah,
really important and that's what I wanna
yeah,
have in my life as well, right? I
yeah,
wanna be
yeah,
independent, right? The
mm,
right independence. I don't wanna use my
yes,
independence in a bad way, right? But of course I do want my man to be ahead of me, right? I won't have no problem because man, what am I gonna do with a weak man? I'm a strong lady. I want a strong man. We both are strong. We go, we do things stronger. Like we create a strong family.
mm,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like
Mm.
there is nothing like, oh, we're equal, we're 50-50. No, you're my man. You're amazing. Just be amazing man. Like, so I
yeah,
don't,
Yeah.
I don't want those 50-50 thingy where the girl will say, oh
yeah,
no, like nah. But
yeah.
work,
So
lady, make your own money, make your own money.
Sure.
yeah,
That's
Sure.
very
so talk
important
about
for
that.
me,
I
okay?
think I
Yeah.
think I think
Hmm.
um, I think the generation we're living in right now is the word should be entitlement.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, mm,
We are so like a lot of people are so entitled that they feel like people should work for them. Our parents' marriages worked out because they knew the values and respected each other.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when we look back at that, we don't want to look at our parents as good examples. Instead, we label them as they didn't know. I mean,
Hmm.
they didn't know what they were doing, or their generation was so backward. Or
Hmm.
but they made relationships work. They made their marriages work
Yeah.
because of respect. They had mutual respect, and mostly women respected their men. regardless of how much money a woman would make. I think respect is a very, very big thing in a relationship.
Thanks.
100.
Thanks about
Yeah,
it.
100.
it is.
Thanks
Yeah.
100. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But do you
irregardless of
want
how
a
much
weak
a woman is
man?
making, she didn't talk about a weak man. Actually, she's talking about
A
regardless of.
man can be a man can decide. A man can decide to be weak or strong depending on the woman. You know, you can make a man. One thing I know is that a woman, we are very strong, and if you can empower a man, even a weak man who has a strong woman can become strong and
Yeah.
even stronger than the woman.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's one thing I believe
That's
in.
very true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the fact that
Yeah.
you talked about irregardless. So what's happening in society right now is that I think people are feeling
Mm.
entitled to something. Let me make this point clear. If your father is Bill Gates and you're not working for your father, and let's say you have about $20 million in your account, but you still want to
Oh,
find a job, you want
amazing.
to work, you want to work for another company. The whole company is worth $1 million. You are richer than the company, but because you want to work there,
Mm.
when you go to
Mm,
work, you will respect the boss, regardless of
yeah.
how rich you are or what level of education you have. I have
Mm.
a PhD from Harvard. Your boss doesn't care. Your boss could be uneducated, but he employed you. He's paying you,
Yeah.
and you have to
Mm.
work for him. If you cannot work under him, you have to leave the work. So, what men are asking
Yeah.
for is pretty simple. We are not asking too much. We just want you to understand that in the home there must be a leader, and we want to be take the leadership. Don't come fighting us for who should be the leader. Just like at the
Mm.
workplace, there's a leader. So you do your thing, your responsibility as a man, and also we cannot have two presidents ruling a country. You are from
But
Rwanda.
there are some
Can we
Yeah.
have
men who
another
doesn't know how
Kagame?
to
We
lead.
cannot. It's impossible. There will be a war, right?
Mm.
One must be the sub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that is how even the Bible talks about. That's how religious every religion talks about this. So why are we changing the narrative just because some American women somewhere are thinking about something different? Let's not
What is
let
your problem with
this
American
in.
women?
Yeah, I was
Oh, they
about to
always talk
say.
shit. They
No,
always
Why
come
talk
not
on.
shit. They are
American
the
women?
they
Like
are they are they are they are our biggest problems right now because the world follows America a lot, and everything they feed to
gender
us,
equality.
it becomes a problem. Like they feed us
Sure.
a lot of bullshit in this world. They are the people that started all these things like gender equality, blah blah blah. So yeah, if
Mm.
look at other countries where they preserve their culture, you think they have problems with genders? The woman can be earning more, but once they get home, this is her husband, and she's giving her the utmost respect. But because an American
Mm.
woman thinks she's earning
Mm.
more, she wants to be the leader of the home. It doesn't work like that. So yeah, basically it is what it is. So make your man feel like Joanna said is very true. You can motivate a weak man to become a strong man. You know, a woman can change
Yeah.
who a man is, and on the other way around, a man can also change who a woman is. So we both have to be there for each
Yeah.
other and push each other to do better. Not pushing us in telling your man be a man, but pushing us in knowing a soft tone.
I wanna ask you guys, like,
Uh-huh.
if you followed, Michelle Obama's interview, like one
Yeah.
of her interviews, she was
Mm.
asked,
Yeah.
how she feels to be the wife of the most powerful man,
Mm, mm.
and like a man who, yeah,
I think
apparently,
I've
yeah,
seen
they
a
call
short
themselves the
clip on
most
that.
powerful.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think I've seen a short
Mm-hmm,
clip on that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said, if he did not marry me, he wouldn't be president.
Right.
Exactly.
And every time you hear, every time if you follow Obama's speeches, every time he speaks about how motivating his wife is, how strong, and we can see it
They
all,
respect
right?
each other. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
We can see, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we can see like Michelle Obama is really, really, really a beacon of respect. Like
Yeah.
she respects her husband, and I think they have the same level of education, and she's pushed her man to what
Be
his man, like he's
better.
been part of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, having the
Man.
right partner and having
It's
the right person by your side can take you places.
yeah, it
Mm.
can. It can really
Yeah.
take you
Mm.
places. Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah,
Look,
if
we
Michelle
solved the
Obama had
puzzle.
fought,
We solved the
if
puzzle. Now we know
we,
what guys want. Now we know what girls want. It's
yeah.
easy. Now we
Mm-hmm.
go out and
Yeah,
get
Mm-hmm.
so
ourselves in
Yeah.
relationship.
so I don't want to talk too much,
Mm-hmm.
but just
Mm.
like she mentioned, if Michelle Obama had fought over I'm the head, maybe we would have never had Obama to be president. You feel me? So
I'm so,
let's push our men to
Yeah.
do better. Men, let's also push our girlfriends, our wives to do better. So yeah, that's all I have to say about
Obama will be alcoholic somewhere crying like this, like EP.
it. Exactly.
Stop,
Because
girl.
of
Stop it. Stop it. So Ken,
That's
that's
right.
very true. Yeah,
Ken,
yeah.
that
Hmm.
was for the responsibilities of a girlfriend. So how
Yeah, yeah,
about the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
responsibilities of a boyfriend?
Yeah, for a boyfriend, we have to provide emotional support. So basically, everything I talked about for the girlfriend, the man must also do it, and even more, we must protect our women.
Mm.
I think we shot an episode where Alvin said that if there's a tiger, it's run for your life. Oh my God, I'm not doing that. If there's a tiger, I'll make the tiger eat me for you, baby.
Yeah.
We
I'm
all know.
I
facing.
wish. I wish it
We
could.
know
I'm
you are
I
lying,
wish
but
it could
continue. We
happen.
know you are
I'm
I
lying,
wish it
but
could
continue.
happen in
No,
real.
Alvin, but there are those
King.
guys.
King.
In
uh-huh.
King.
2015,
I wish it could happen.
uh,
You wish what?
I wish it could happen in real life so we could replay this,
I
please.
I know,
It
right?
is
swear.
so.
I
I know, right?
swear. I
Nah.
swear. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
as a man, I think we have to protect our women. So I'm facing that tiger, and we have to meet their love language. Women are supposed to be loved. So yeah, um, love all her love language. That's where communication comes in. You don't bring what you learn from your ex into your new relationship. It can guide you, but you don't treat your current partner like your ex. You feel me? So you
Mm.
listen to her, what she wants to make her feel in love. So ask by asking questions like, "What can I do to make you feel more loved?" Blah blah blah, such questions. And
Mm.
yeah, women like things. So yeah, as a man, I come from a part of the world where we have to give things like especially gifts. So for this one, I don't think you even have to communicate. Just do it. Just do
Sure.
it. Don't ask your woman. Just do it. So
Mm.
yeah, treat her nice. Take her on nice
But
dates
there's some men
together.
that don't do that though.
Yes, some men don't actually. Unfortunately, there's
And
no.
then if you talk about it, he'll be like, I don't know those things. Like you mean others went to school to do
No,
that?
but okay, so
Do you
so
mean
now
others had to
now
go to
now
school for
now
that?
we have the we now we have let's not take it like, there are people that are naturally generous, right? You understand? Like,
Yeah,
And
and yeah,
providers.
yeah.
generous and providers. But then are we trying to say that being a provider, like, I want us to understand, is it a responsibility of a boyfriend to do that before we can blame them or we can judge?
Okay, okay. Actually,
Mm.
I want to talk first. I think it's not a responsibility of a boyfriend to take care of you financially, but it's a responsibility of a
Mm.
boyfriend to be like gifting you and buying stuff, thoughtful things to make you happy.
Yeah.
So, for example, it's not your responsibility
To
to pay.
spoil me.
Yes, spoil your girlfriend, but don't take a father role as a boyfriend. Do you
Mm.
agree with me?
Mm.
Do you think your boyfriend
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
should pay
wait,
your
Ken,
school fees?
Sunni.
No, right? Yeah.
No, not Sunni. Joanna. Do you think
Yeah.
is the responsibility of a boyfriend to provide financial assistance, like to take care of a girlfriend?
No. Who's responsible? Why would a human being have a responsibility if it's not your child?
Mm.
If it's not a child, like why are you like taking responsibility, like financial responsibility for somebody who's an adult and who can work too? You can as I call it, you can assist financially where it's needed,
Hmm.
but it's not like it's your responsibility. Oh, because I'm your boyfriend, I have to.
Yeah.
Again, unless apart from those people that are naturally givers and they are generous,
Mm.
it's not like it's not a must for a man to do that.
Yeah.
But
It's not
you
a
know the
it's not a
funny thing
mess for a
right now is
man to
that
father you, because even some fathers don't do that.
100 true.
The thing is, like, you find somebody wanting, like, yeah, if you are my man, you are supposed to do this, you are supposed to do that, you are supposed to do it. Like, girl, I mean, it's like me, it's like you are taking care of a person, like, from kindergarten to, until university,
Mm,
again, over again. And
Yeah.
maybe you're of the same age, or maybe you're
Mm-hmm.
younger or older than the person. It doesn't make sense. You have to provide where it's necessary, and where need be, and where, I mean,
You can afford.
you can, where you
Mm-hmm.
can.
yeah.
It's not a responsibility. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
not.
Okay, but then you
Mm.
know that in our current generation, money and financial support and anything concerning the papers is leading now. Like it has even affected
Mm-hmm.
all our relationships. Now we
Yeah.
live in a
It is.
society
It
whereby if
does.
a man, like a woman, is bold enough to be like, you don't have car, you don't have a house, and you're talking to me, like
Yeah. Yeah.
they've made it look like if
The
you,
thing is, like, let me tell you something.
mm,
I think, like, if you have a good family background, you don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, viewers.
mm-hmm,
Word. Word. Word.
Because
Mm-hmm.
family matters a lot. Like, family background matters a lot. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to come from a really rich family to know the values of being a human being.
right,
But
right,
if you come from a family that knows how to respect people and value people,
mm,
you know that people do not work for you, or
Mm-hmm.
people do not work to impress you.
sure,
You get to respect the fact that people toil and sweat for their money.
mm-hmm.
Don't be entitled, like, oh, because you don't have. Most of the girls that be like, oh, he doesn't have a car, they don't even have a bicycle. Their fathers don't even have
Joanna,
bicycles,
stop it, stop it,
I'm
stop it.
sorry to say.
I
Stop.
don't I
Stop.
don't want to lose my I don't want to lose my subscribers, please.
No, 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 no. But here,
Yeah, it's true.
I'm
It's
trying to
true.
be honest here.
Yeah, it is
If,
100.
what it is. It is
if,
what it is.
and,
Mm-hmm.
and the excuse, do you know what their excuse is?
Mm,
Oh, just because my dad didn't own a bicycle or a car doesn't mean I should die in poverty. Work, girl, go work. Financial independence for a woman is really amazing. We are living in a generation right now where men also want women that add, blocks to their
oh yeah,
lives.
one,
Mm,
Don't
oh
come to
yeah,
take, come to
oh yeah,
add.
mm.
oh
You
yeah.
know, if
Yeah.
you're not adding anything to someone's, like, in someone's life, why are you there in the
Yeah.
first place?
Yeah.
What This is the thing, like, where people get to ask, what do you bring to the table?
Mm,
Mm.
What Oh, I'm beautiful. Oh, I have booty. I have Girl, there are girls out there who are hustling. They got nothing. They got none on your body,
mm,
but they are being respected by men
Yeah.
because of their character and because of the values, because they respect. If you look at yourself as being pretty, or being, having a nice body, you're going to be used at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get a man who's got a Jeep today, and tomorrow you're going to need a Maserati, and, you're going to
You
get
will keep
another one who's
going.
got, a
It
car
never
that is.
stops.
Sure.
You have that insatiable hunger for
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Because this is
You
for the
Truth is,
players,
like,
you
you
know.
are.
People want to be playing around, like the people with the good intentions. Even the girl will not think about those things, and the guy will not think about the
Yeah,
body part or
exactly.
Yeah.
the money.
That's true.
Nothing will be involved. But
That's
people
true.
want to be
That's
playing
pretty
playing
true.
around. It's all for the players. That's
Mm,
where the conflict is, you
mm,
know. People
Mm,
don't
mm, mm.
wanna
No,
be in
but they're
real
wives.
thing. They
There
just
are
wanna play
wives.
around. That's why all
There are
this thing
wives
is
that are
coming
like
up.
that
Even the
too.
money, nothing matters. You know, you work
mm.
for your own money. Like if you give me money, that's a disrespect. Like why do I need your money though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are
I've
a lot
seen
of
I've
women out
seen
there
wives,
that
like,
feel
people that are
like
married. I've
For
seen
me, I
women
feel
that are
like
sure.
that.
married
Okay,
talk
I feel
about.
like you're trying to control me with your money. You know, there was a time when people, if, oh my God, I don't even want to talk about it. But then when somebody sent me money, I rejected it, and I was like, "What's your problem? Did I ask you for it? Like, I have my money. Like, I don't need nobody's money. Like, what are you trying to do? You want to act like, oh, I have money, like you're trying to bribe or impress." And many girls,
Mm.
they start accepting the money, and then there comes a time the guy will start asking for the things, and then she can't say no. because he's used to taking his money and the things
Mm,
he gets with his money, the perfumes or I don't know, the clothes and everything, all the bougies
yeah.
he wanna show on the social media,
Mhm.
it's all coming from the guy's money, right? Or like in
Yeah.
front of her friends and everything. So she needs to keep that stupid, comedy show on. So she's gonna be compelled on like saying whatever
Mm,
the guy wants, and then she won't be able to say no to anything that he says. So I don't
Mm.
know, but
yeah.
for me, I grew up that way, right? And also for me, I feel like if we are not in a real relationship or something, like it's bad to take your money. The max a guy can do for me is pay for food when we go out. That's the
Mm.
max. That's the max,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
If you're just
Mm.
sending money or something, the fact that, it's nice. It's nice when you don't have to sweat for your money. But you know what it does? It corrupts your brain and you're not free, right? And then like because you are used to
Yeah.
buying more and more things, and the guy will not respect you, he will cheat around, and then you don't have a voice. You lose your voice because he got
Yeah.
power over you,
Sure.
Yeah.
right?
Sure. Sure.
Because
Mm.
now you're used to the fancy lifestyle that you can't afford. So you need to be able to afford your own lifestyle. You don't
Mm.
upgrade your
Yeah.
lifestyles with somebody else's money. And most of the things
Money.
that I see around girls and everyone, the things that I see is exactly this. And I don't want to be in that game. I
Yeah.
never just want to be in that game because once you step in that game, it's very difficult to back up. Imagine being
Yeah.
so much with other people money. It's fun when you don't work for your money. Imagine somebody just sent you $1 million and you just woke up and there is money. Do you love that money? No,
Mm.
you will just spend it. And then that's what I see with many
Yeah.
girls in this century. Right? At first, it's
Mm,
okay, fun. He loves me, so he's giving money. Oh, let's go get margarita. I mean, that's my favorite, but I buy with my own money, right? And then let's go get this one, let's
sure.
go get that one, right? And then you're
Yeah.
used to, right? And then the man will come home
Mm,
someday, and then you will find him flirting with other girls or cheating, doing bad things,
mm.
but you can't leave him. Why? Because you're used to
Because
accepting the money,
he
you're
brought you with
used
his
to
money.
the easy
Mm,
money,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
many girls, they lose themselves, they lose their respect there. So that's where I want to draw the line. So
Mm,
don't
mm,
get
Mm.
in the game, because if you get in the game, and I have seen how it turns the people, you lose your freedom. Like you can't even say no to certain things. I grew up
yeah. Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a family where, how do I say, even with my uncles, grandfather, if they're telling something nonsense, I will say, no, that's not how it works. Uh,
Yeah.
you're trying to force something from, I don't know, 18th, 19th, centuries on us. Like that's not
Sure.
nice,
Sure.
you
Sure.
know.
Sure. Yeah.
So, so that's why girls out there,
I
please,
think
please don't upgrade your lifestyle with somebody else's money. If it's not your husband, you don't deserve it. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
And if
Mm.
you don't love
Exactly.
the guy, don't be chopping his money. Like it's not nice. It's very bad,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I think
one thing that.
I
Don't
think
do
it all
that.
comes down to social media pressure.
Uh-huh.
Come again?
It's social media
Mm.
pressure
Yeah, it
that
is.
I've seen a lot of girls just like, it's Instagram. Like I need to turn up. I need to show up. I don't know. Like I know of some girls or some people that would spend a lot of money to go just show up in like fancy hotels, fancy restaurants. You know
But if that's your money, you can
they
do
don't come
that.
from good.
If you have, like, I like
No,
those places,
listen.
so I go there.
No, no, no.
Uh-huh.
No, listen. It's not all for good intentions. Not everybody has the good intentions. Some actually do it to get customers. Some do it just to have fun. It
Tell
can
me
be a
more. Tell
lifestyle,
me more. Tell me more.
He's
No, no,
interested.
no. I'm just saying. I'm not judging. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not saying that all of the girls are doing that. No, we all do that at some point. We all want to have fun. At some point, we go to expensive restaurants, expensive hotels. But there are people. that would just do it to be seen.
Let me ask a question, right? Let's think about this. There's a question that I want to ask. That is, can a relationship survive if one partner is unwilling to adjust their responsibilities based on the other's needs or career demands? Can a relationship survive if one partner is unwilling to adjust their responsibilities based on the other's needs or career demands? I mean, do we all think a relationship can survive if one person is unwilling to adjust?
Um,
Mm.
some people
Yeah.
push, but there is always gonna be fights. But
Mm-hmm.
I think if something like that happens, people always said that, oh, we will always, talk about it, and they'll, if somebody's not willing to change for you in the beginning of a relationship and you want to take it to another state, trust me, it's never
Yeah.
gonna work.
Yeah.
So it's better
Hmm.
to leave such a relationship. That's what I
Right.
think. Yeah.
So I mean, Joanna, you are saying that it's not gonna work if it's like that.
There's always gonna be ups and downs, trust me. If it didn't work out as like in courtship, like during your courtship, I mean, how are you gonna take it to the married thing if you're like that? It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ken, what about you? What do you think?
So, can I get a question clear? You mean if one partner is not willing to change their responsibility? As in, can you give me an
Yeah, I mean,
example? Mm-hmm.
for example, let's say you are a medical doctor and you work in the hospital. Sometimes you run shifts, right? In this
Mm-hmm.
situation, you are a
Yeah.
medical doctor and your wife maybe owns a shop or something like that. Then
Mm-hmm.
she wants to, have that partner who communicates. Okay, babe, remember the surgery I told you about? We just finished, and now I'm just gonna be in my office and wait until my working hours or my office time passes, and then I'm coming home. But then sometimes you get emergencies whereby you cannot communicate with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of her understanding you that, okay, my husband is a doctor, or let's say my
Mm-hmm.
boyfriend is a doctor and he's
Mm-hmm.
mostly busy at work or mostly busy
Mm-hmm.
in the hospital saving lives, doing that, she
Mm-hmm.
makes it a big problem. Like, you're not
Okay.
communicating, like you don't communicate. I know
Mm-hmm.
you're a doctor, you work on. So now I'm
Yeah.
asking you, like, do you think if there's, I mean, depending on your work, there's no way you can pick your phone when you're in the surgery room, you feel me?
Yeah. 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 I feel you. Yeah.
So now in that
Yeah, so
state,
that's
your
enough.
work,
Yeah, I've understood you. Yeah,
yeah,
I've understood what you
sure.
mean. So I think
Mm,
it's quite clear. Obviously, it's not gonna work because we have to compromise, something called compromise, right? So of course,
okay.
if I change the situation to my wife being a doctor, I should know that there will
Mm.
be instances where I cannot reach out to her because probably she's gonna be busy. But she must try as much as possible to communicate most of the time, unless it's a once a while thing. It shouldn't be an everyday thing. You feel me?
She should communicate.
If she should be able to communicate mm, a
Mm.
lot more, this thing of I'm not able to communicate should be only a once a while thing, because the fact that you're a doctor doesn't mean you cannot say I'm about to. Hey babe, how are you
Yeah,
doing? We're
King,
about to start the
King,
procedure.
King.
Yeah.
When you're a surgeon, sometimes there are emergencies and you don't even have the time to communicate.
No,
100.
Joanna, I'm a doctor, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, what I'm saying is that the fact that there's an emergency doesn't mean there'll be an emergency every day.
No, but there is always those times, you're a surgeon. And the times I've seen,
So
I
so
come
in
from a
in in
family
that
of
case,
doctors too. There are times when
exactly.
people get
So
woken up late in the night to just like, you don't even have the
there
time. You
are
just get into your car. You don't
times.
even talk to your
Right.
your family, and you just have to
Yeah,
rush
yeah,
to
I
the
get it.
hospital.
But
Yeah. So
Joanna, they didn't got married yesterday. They didn't got married that same day in the
you know your
And
morning.
that is,
partner.
So it's
yeah,
not
and
about
that
that
is
time. It's about how you've
exactly.
been in the past. Like If my
Yeah,
husband
and that
always
is
tells me that, oh,
exactly.
baby, this is gonna happen, and if he doesn't do one day, I will understand. So I should know what kind of husband do I have.
That
It's
is
not
my
like I got
point.
married
There
yesterday, so
wouldn't
I
be
don't
an
know.
emergency every day.
I
You
know,
don't
No,
get
I
no, no,
know
no, no.
emergency
that.
You are not
every
getting
I
day.
you.
know
No, no,
that.
no, no.
I know that.
Let's
But
let me
Pink, let me
let
ask
me.
you something. I have a
Mm,
Mm-hmm,
question. What if
mm-hmm,
let's say what if there's a war going on in a country and there's so many
mm-hmm,
casualties coming in?
mm-hmm.
mm.
Yeah, I've had a situation. Let me tell you. One time when I was in the hospital in Ghana, I've had a situation where I've closed. We have closed, and my team, there was like a fight between two gangs, so they kept shooting each other, and then my team just
Oh,
kept
wow.
receiving emergency patients, like about 18 of them, gunshots. And this day, I have my bag on. I'm leaving the hospital, and this happened. This day, I can't do anything about it.
No, but
You see
also
what I'm saying?
like this is
Mhm.
Mhm.
This day is
this
not
is
going to
where
happen every day. So basically, what
Sunny
I'm trying to
talked
say,
about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand, but Sunny talked about
yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that
you're just
if
a
you're
boyfriend and a
communicative,
girlfriend. Oh, did
yeah,
you say
okay.
boyfriend and
So
girlfriend or married?
I mean,
Married.
we are still.
I thought
No, no, no. We are still
whatever the
under boyfriend.
situation may
a
be,
girlfriend, boyfriend.
if you're a
Okay.
communicative person, if you're a communicative person, for example, every time before I enter the OR, if it's not an emergency, I text my babe, hey, I'm about to enter the OR. We have a procedure that should last 5 hours. Cool. I've told her. Sometimes you go into a
But it
procedure,
also,
you thought it would last.
I think this is like a
Joanna, can
complicated
I land? Can I
situation
land,
because
please? Can I land? Can I land? Let me
okay,
land. So you go into a procedure, you thought it would last 5 hours, and it's not even lasting 5 hours because probably an emergency happened during the procedure. Now it's longer. But at least I
Mm.
told you that I'm gonna have this procedure. So you are aware. And
mm.
this thing will not happen every day. So if you're a very communicative person, you could work in an emergency department and still be able to communicate with your partner. It will only be a once a while where you have a situation where you will not be able to communicate. And she should be ready to understand that because this is your job.
Yo,
Exactly.
what is the
Mhm,
thing with communication and communication? And if I'm leaving the house and I'm telling you that I'm going
mhm.
to work, of course I'm going to work. I've got nowhere else to
Yes.
be. So
Hmm.
I don't know how best you still want me to communicate to you. Okay, so babe, we just finished the surgery. Okay, babe, I'm working to. Is that what we are supposed to do?
Okay. I
You will
think
not be
I
a
think
doctor,
For
Albi.
instance, right? For
Alvin,
instance,
Alvin, Alvin, Alvin.
hmm,
Sometimes it does. This is the reason as to why I was asking, like, when, like, how long have you been together? Because if you have been together long enough to understand a person, it's you can know, like, I mean,
exactly.
those are trust issues. If every time you have to complain, you have trust issues.
right? So, for example,
Yeah.
let's take it from even being a doctor or a surgeon or anything. A football player, he leaves home telling his girlfriend or wife that yo, we have a match, I'm going to play. So, does the partner want the football player to come get a phone when it's let's say throw in? I quickly rush and go, baby's throw in. Like who does
Alvin.
that?
Alvin,
So
you know that what you are
no, no, no,
saying
Ken,
is
Ken, let me
very
land.
silly.
Ken, let me land.
It's
Ken,
it's
let me land.
impossible. Who would do that?
Ken, let me land. It's impossible. Same time, your partner should also know that you are a doctor. If you are in the hospital, anything is capable of happening. You are working, you are at work. You understand? If you have a free time, you can communicate. If I don't communicate, there shouldn't be any problem. You get my point?
I think okay. Are you done? I think you didn't
Yeah.
understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is not that stop a surgery and go and text your wife. Of course, who does that? As a doctor, I cannot do that. But there is something where communication can. There's situations where communication comes into this very well. If you keep your partner updated about what's going on in your life, they wouldn't doubt you. They wouldn't
Yeah.
get to a point where it has to be with that. So what you're saying is because I'm a doctor, I go the whole day, I don't text, and then there's an emergency, and I have to do the emergency till the next morning, and she's supposed to understand. Yes, but how about you communicated at lunchtime and told her that
Of course.
today?
Bro, no one
That's what
has
I'm
a
trying to
problem with.
say. Yes. So
Nah,
what
but
I'm
then
trying
you
to say
you
is
know, listen, women. They want to be on your skin 24/7.
What is
Like they attach to you
women?
like that.
Some men do that too.
100, you know. So this
Yeah.
generation, Joan, thanks for that. This generation is
Yeah,
just like that. If you really love that person, you want to hear from them 24/7.
I'll
Let me
tell
tell you.
you.
Let me.
With the life,
Yeah.
with the way life is stressful in China, you find somebody
Mm,
texting you in the morning, texting you in the afternoon, texting you in the evening. You don't even have the time to be on phone. Like you're so stressed with work, and this person starts
Mm-hmm.
complaining. You know,
mm,
we all live in
mm.
China. Sounds maybe he's even a student, or she's even a student. You know, she's got too much time to be on the phone. I
Yeah.
work.
You know
I
what,
work 9 to
Joan?
5. You want me to
Joan,
be on the
let me
phone all
use
the time?
let me give a scenario, right?
Okay.
Whereby I'm good at cutting hair. I cut people's hair. You feel
Mm,
me?
yeah.
Now I've been in this situation whereby, okay, I'm a good communicator. I would just text you and be like, oh, I have 30 minutes to meet my client at 1. But then I think it's just one person. I'll text you when I'm done,
Mm.
right? I've done my part to communicate to you that, oh, I'm going to cut someone. I have an appointment at 1. So after that person, I'm going to call you. This person walks in with 3 of his friends or 4 of his friends. At that point, what do you want me to do? Pick my phone and be like, oh, babe, he came with 4 of his friends. No?
No, you just be like, hey, babe, it's gonna be a long day, but I'm gonna talk to you later. That's all.
Wait, Joan, that is not the only thing I do. I've got other things going on.
Mm.
So number one, in a way, it's professional and unprofessional if I'm to tell them that, yo, you only booked for one person and I'm going to cut one person. I need the money and they need my service as well. You feel me?
Yeah.
Can I come in
We
here?
need we no no wait. We need each other like that. You feel me? So now, one, I'm looking at the time. The person is coming at 1. I know that in 1 hour, 1 hour, 20 minutes, I'm done with this person and I'm off to do whatever thing I've got to do.
Yeah.
But he comes in with 3 people. I need to work on them too. Same time, you want me to communicate to you that time that I'm using to communicate to you, I could have done half of the job.
Nah.
Listen,
Alvin,
No.
what did
no,
you
no,
Okay.
no,
say?
no.
What
Okay.
Wait,
did
wait,
you
wait,
say?
Nah.
Juan,
Alvin is
Juan. Don't get
just
me wrong,
a
guys.
few
Relax. Don't get me
seconds.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me
No.
wrong. Now, listen,
You dated
listen.
a
You know something?
teenager. She was 17 or 16. You dated a teenager.
Thank you, Suni.
Yeah.
Thank you, Suni. So you know what happened? You know what happened? We went like this. When I'm done with all the 4 people, rushing to do everybody and then get back to you, I get back and she's like, but at least you should have communicated. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I should have come. How do you want me to communicate? Leave those people, get to my phone and just be like, babe, girl, now I'm not doing that. So you know what, John, you know what I did? This is what we did. I sat her down. I'm like, you know what? From 12 p.m. to 7 p.m., don't text me. Don't expect a call or text from me. I'm going to be busy at work. Unlike the days before, right? The days before, if there's no one even coming at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., I will be on the phone texting you. But now you made it look like I should communicate. Okay, communication is good. Now, just this is communication. From 12 p.m. to 7 p.m., I'm gonna be busy at work. Jonah, ever since I set those rules, I saw peace. There was nothing like, babe, you never communicated. There was
Let
because
me
at the
tell
end of the
you,
day, I am well.
Alvin,
You think I don't want to communicate? You think
Alvin,
I don't want to talk to you?
Alvin, Alvin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in the middle of a class and miss my man. I'm gonna go out and be like, baby, I miss you. Are you okay? Okay, I'll call you back
That is
during my
you.
lunch break.
That is 100. That is you. And
I'll
I've done that before.
I feel like if you really love the person, you will miss them every time. Like you know how to
Okay,
do it in moderation. You know how to do.
Joanne.
It's not like you're
I
calling the person all the time, all the time. No, it's not like you're
Joanne,
calling
I
the
really
person
fuck with
all
what
the
you're
time.
saying.
Listen, but you know
Joanne, I
there
fuck
are
with what
those
you're saying.
instances where you can call somebody. You don't tell me like, babe, from midday to 7, don't call me. I beg.
Joanne, let me tell you something, right? So now the days that you be teaching and you miss your man and you feel like let me just call him or talk to him, right?
Yeah,
Now, do you do the same thing when there are parents in the room? Listen, do you do the same thing when there are parents in the room and you've got a demo class to do in front of the parents? Would you go out and talk to your man when the parents are
I
there to see the
text
teacher
him.
teaching the kid?
I text him.
So whilst you are teaching and the parents are there, you leave your classroom and text the guy.
No, come on. Before, if I know, let me tell you
Yeah,
something. If
before
I
the
know I'm
class.
gonna have a busy day, even if it's abrupt, I'm gonna be like, hey, babe,
Hmm.
I was supposed to talk to you at midday, but I couldn't. I have class right now. I have a demo class, and this came in. I feel like I like it when somebody fills me in, through their day, and I do the same most of the times. Like, it's not like being insecure or being, having trust issues, but I feel like, I want to know how your day was. Just we're all busy, but just 1 minute or a couple of seconds and tell me, babe, I'm not going to be able to talk to you for the next 6 hours. I hope you understand. Love you. See you later. Talk to you later. That's okay. That does not even take 10 seconds.
So I mean, Joanne, you wouldn't tell me that every single day that you went to school, you had to go and text your man. You never did that. It wasn't an everyday thing. You understand?
It actually is. Even when we
It
are
was
fighting.
an everyday thing.
Even when we're fighting, it
No.
was.
So you want to tell me that you live in the house, he knows that you're going for work,
Yeah.
right? And then whilst you are working, you text him like, "Hey babe, maybe I miss you or something. Maybe I've got 2 clients or
Yeah,
something." You did it every single
trust me,
day.
I'll spare a minute to send him a text. Yes, I swear. I do it.
Okay. So now listen, right?
Mm.
What there are times that maybe there are emergencies, there are inconveniences that you couldn't get the time to do that for him. And imagine him blaming you for that. How about that? Because with what I'm telling you, that is what happened with me. I would text, I would call. When there's no one, what am I doing? I'm definitely going to call and text. But days
Alvin,
that there are people, there are a lot of people,
what
my workload
Suni
is too
said.
much.
This is what Suni said. That is having like a 16-year-old in a relationship. If it's happening,
thank you. That is what I want to hear.
No,
because
like,
it's not my problem. Ken, do you get me?
It's not your
No,
problem.
I don't
Yeah.
get you.
It's
I have
the
something to say. Also, I
Okay.
learned this from someone. So I was with somebody in the past where I wasn't good at communicating when I was really, really young. I can go a whole day without texting you. I just wake up and I'm going about my life. I even forget sometimes, like I have to text someone, right? So this person taught me this, and it was really helpful. So I was thinking that you can go about your whole day and not text the person, but you know that maybe in the evening before you sleep, you call your girlfriend, right? And the person made me aware of that. And what happened is that because it was long distance, we're probably in different countries. So what happens is that different time zones. Sometimes I'm too tired, we're not able to talk, or sometimes the time I'll call her, she's having an active daytime, so we couldn't talk. So by the time we realize, it's been days and we've not spoken. So this thing I learned from this person is that, babe, I don't need you to call me for long every day, but at least could you update me on things you're doing in your life? And it's modern world, it's
Yeah.
modern world. When you had the 4 customers, what you can do is take a streak on Snapchat. Hey babe, can you imagine? I thought it was one person. They are 4. Leave it. Do your job. At least you've done
Thank
your part.
you.
Ken,
Don't
you.
call her.
Ken.
You don't have
No,
to
no, no,
call
no, no.
her
It's
for
not about,
hours.
listen. It's not about calling or anything. What is also wrong with her understanding that, okay, you were supposed to have a client and now you had 4. So it's fair enough. I didn't hear from you
But how
within
will
that
she
space.
know?
But
How will
Alvin,
she know?
you cannot have
So
5
why am I
seconds
lying? Why
to
do you think
text.
I'm lying? So it's her problem.
No,
It's her
No,
it
problem.
doesn't work
Alvin,
like
can't you
that.
have 5 seconds to
If
text someone?
you cannot
Joanne,
update
you are
people
making
on
it look like Joanne, you're making it look like 5 seconds. Let's put my job aside. A doctor, right? Same time he's in the surgery room under surgery.
yeah,
Same time, immediately he's done. There's like, doctor, there's an emergency. There's a client there's a patient who we need to attend to.
yeah.
Are you telling me that this doctor will have 5 seconds to text the wife? I mean, what
Yeah,
are we
he
talking
can.
about?
No, hold on.
What are we
He
talking
can.
about?
He can leave a voice note. Hey babe, I just finished this. How are you? I hope you're good. Blah blah. It's not
Yeah,
gonna be an everyday
No,
thing.
Ken,
it's
don't do
3
this. Ken,
seconds,
don't do this.
Alvin.
Ken, don't do this.
What do you
No,
mean
no, no,
don't
no.
do this?
You are a doctor. You are in a
Yeah.
surgery room, right?
Uh-huh.
You are in a surgery
Uh-huh.
room.
Uh-huh.
And then you are on a patient. You are
Before you
treating a
even
patient.
before you move on, right? I've had an instance where in the hospital, one of our leading surgeons, he gave his phone to me because I was just one of the interns just seeing the surgery. He gave his phone to me to press the voice thing while he was doing the surgery. He was like, "Hey, honey, I hope you're good. I'm in the surgery room. Procedure is taking too long." Pop, he's
Thank you.
gone.
My problem is that you guys are not getting
Mhm,
me really well. My problem is that this same doctor can give his phone to
mhm,
Ken. Ken, press on
mhm,
the voiceover thing and let me send a message to my girl.
mhm,
Right? Come on, it's not every single day that a doctor will have his phone in his pocket in the surgery room, and immediately he's done, he needs to rush and go for an emergency. Now, and then this is what I'm trying to say. His wife has a problem with babe. So after that operation, why couldn't you send a text or something to tell me that you have another emergency?
Alvin, I want to
That
ask you a question, please.
No, John, wait, let me finish. That is my problem. Like on other days, I give the phone to my junior doctors to even hold for me or even help me send a text. But today, I even left my phone in the office, and you are blaming me for not communicating?
No, she will understand. She will understand.
That's
Anyone
what I'm
in this
saying.
world
If it's
will
a
So
one
understand.
day
thank you,
thing,
Suni. Thank you.
if
This
it's
is what I
no,
want to hear.
Alvin,
The
this
fact
at the
that
beginning, that's not what you were saying. If it's, I
that
told
was
you,
what
if
I
it's a
said.
one,
That was what I
if it
said.
was a one
That was
day
what I
thing,
said.
she's supposed to understand you. Of course, people don't have emergencies every day. You
So
feel
that
me?
was why I'm
If a,
forcing, and I'm like, guys, you guys are not understanding me. I told
no,
you that
you
I
said that you
hear
every
gave
you.
an
single
I
indication
day.
hear
that
you. The
Yeah,
girl
Suni
should
was the one who was
understand.
understanding.
Yeah. She
For
should
real.
understand.
no,
Yes,
just
I'm
because
with
she said
you.
it
Yeah.
doesn't mean she understand you better. I'm just
I
saying
did
that
now.
what I'm saying is very simple. For example,
Mm-hmm.
if you're a doctor, there are several ways that you could find to go around it and update your person on how things are going. But one day it won't be perfect. What I'm trying to say is that if you are somebody who is communicative and one day you mess up, it's understandable. Not something that you do on a daily basis. So the doctor example, there could be that in
Mm-hmm.
that example I was talking about, the doctor's phone was on a low battery. She doesn't have he doesn't have his charger in the theater. We are not now just because to update my wife, we are not going to be looking for a phone charger by force and blah
And
blah.
then she
So
had a
on this
problem with
day,
that.
yes, on this day she's supposed to understand me. But other days, I'm supposed to also keep her updated on what's going on in my life. You cannot have a
Ken,
partner and
so
always
you
leave
didn't
them.
get me from the beginning. You didn't get me
Mhm.
from the beginning.
If your wife goes to work, she's supposed to come back home at 5, and she comes back after 3 days that she had an emergency. You're okay with that because she has
Ken,
Oh my
communicated,
God,
you
right?
see,
you hit it.
no, you are not
No,
getting
you.
it. So this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you.
But
This
it
is what I'm
makes
telling you.
sense, though. It makes sense. It was an emergency still. After
Yeah, it was
three
an
days, I'll
emergency.
3 days.
explain.
That doesn't
So
make
far
sense.
as even if it's 1 year, I don't care. So far as you are making sense of what you are saying, we are good.
Mm, okay,
Nah,
cool, cool, cool.
lie,
Then we good,
you.
we
But
good,
That's
we
a
good,
lie.
Joan,
we
what
good,
I'm
we good,
saying is,
we good.
Joan, what I'm saying is, I close, I get off work at 7 p.m. right?
Mm-hmm.
And normally, you know that by 7:30 or latest by 8, I'm at home. But
Mm.
today, because of something, 8, I'm not home. 9, I'm not home. That I demand communication from you.
Of course, we'll be scared. Like, oh, is my husband dead?
100.
Somebody
And
At
I'm
that
kidnapped
point, you
asking
him.
you,
need
what kind
that
of
is
communication? When you
that is
get
the
home,
point that you
or
need to pick your phone. Listen, that is the point that you need to pick your phone and send a message that, oh, my tie got bust. I'll be late today or something.
but
You are
isn't that
not
an
working.
emergency too? Why are you updating this one?
Oh
At
my
the end
God,
of the
no,
day, you are
King,
not
you're
working.
playing. No, King is playing with you. I swear to God,
Imagine
he's playing.
I'm
you
not
are not
playing.
working.
No, you said that
I've
your
been
tie goes
wait.
bad. So that one
Yeah,
you are supposed to tell your woman, right?
yeah.
When? After you fix the tie?
No, because I'm not the one fixing the tie. There's someone fixing, so I get the chance to do whatever I want to do on my phone.
But you need
Okay, what
the
if you are the
person.
one
The
fixing the
person
tie?
was not there.
What
You
if you are the
needed to
one
be on
fixing the tie?
phone to get people to
Yeah,
help.
you need to fix the tie on your own. So you update after,
Okay,
right?
even if I'm the one fixing the tie on my own,
Yeah.
I am not working on someone. I am working by my own. Decide to fix it at 9:30 and be on a call with my girl. Nobody has a problem with that.
Exactly. So with
But
that
so
one, you
far as
update before you fix the tie.
100, but
Then
the
then
fact
then the
that
same
this
way
is
you could
work.
have updated before you cut that
No,
hair
no,
that
no,
day.
no, 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 no. So far as this is work, just know that I'm busy at work. It solves everything.
Okay,
Ken,
let me
then
ask
you
you a
Okay.
can go
question,
on.
Alvin.
Ken,
Let me ask you a question. What if you get a flat tire while going to your work?
whilst going to work,
Yeah.
I communicate with my clients, the people I'm going to meet. My customers are the ones I need to communicate with, not my girl.
What if she
I hear
calls?
you. Yes.
If she calls, if she, let me tell you, that if my tie get bust and then she calls me at the same time, of course I'm picking up and be like, oh, good you called. This is what happened. At that time, I'm not rendering service to anybody at that time.
But you're
There's
in a
an
rush
emergency.
to
My
get
tie
to
has
your
busted.
clients.
What?
You're in a rush to get to your clients because it's
But
work.
at least, listen, I am not right in front of them. If I'm in front of them, I need to be professional enough. One, if Suni, stop. If I am in front of them, I
Okay.
need to be professional enough. Imagine, okay, let's say my tie just got busted right in front of my workplace. And whilst my clients are there waiting for me, they can even see me. That's when I want to change my tie. I have to fucking leave it and go and fix them first. When I have a free time, I come back to fix the tie. As a human being, we just have to be. That is how we're supposed to work.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, I
So
got it.
I'm communicating every day. The fact that I am busy today, I couldn't communicate, it should be understandable. It's not a big deal. At the end of the day, you will push me to the button that I'll be like, my dear, just know that I'm a busy person. These hours, don't call, don't text. You not get a call or text from me. And that is so
Okay.
wrong. I'm not saying I'm proud of it, but at the end of the day, it helped me fix my life. You
Okay.
think I don't want peace? I don't want troubles, of course.
If I was working in let's say if I was working in what risky place can a girl work in? Let's say a bar.
Mm,
And I tell you, hey, between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m., don't call me. That's work.
mm.
You as a man, I know you are going to find a way to defend it, but you as a man, you are going to say no. I'll call you.
Joanna, Joanna, if I am a man, right, and you are working in a club, and I know that I cannot give you that space for you to work between those hours, 12 to 3 a.m., I'm not coming for a woman like you. If I know that I can't deal with someone who is working in a club, let me go get myself a preacher or something. Listen,
Exactly.
the thing is
I
that
hear you.
so it comes with trust. Be able to trust your partner. That is one. If you don't have the trust, even if the person is a preacher, you might think she's not going to church. She's definitely going to
No,
see
it's
another
not
man.
about trust. It's about
No,
sparing
Joanna.
1 second for someone.
No, Joanna. What is communication more than you, the woman, telling your husband or your boyfriend that I'm going to work? I work in a nightclub and I work between the hours of 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. And he still wants you to. After I serve a bottle of Fanta, I come to. I just gave someone Hennessy. I just gave
No.
someone Smirnoff.
No,
No.
Who does that?
Okay, anyways,
I think
yeah, let's wrap up on this.
the
Now,
problem
yeah,
is not that
it's
you're supposed to use your work time to communicate. The problem
yeah.
is after your work time, if there is an emergency, you have to communicate. That's all what I was saying
Thank
though.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
if there is an
So
emergency after your work time, mhm.
my working hours, you don't teach me what to do. My working
Yeah, but
hours,
in
same as
your
you.
case, before you set up your working hours, you had not make it clear, to your
Ken,
woman.
that is why I've told you that, Ken, she knew that I work between the hours of 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. So what should I do again?
Because
To remind her
for
every single
example,
day?
for example, if I am a doctor, just like you said, and I know that I'll close at 5 p.m.
Mm.
When I go to work till 5 p.m., I'm not obliged to call you or text you or anything. I can just be nice about it. But if I'm going to do anything after 5 p.m., I would like to keep you updated if I have the chance.
So you know this, and then you were saying that you could still get a time to communicate.
Yeah, you could. That's why I said that if I have the chance. I'm talking
No,
about.
you made
I'm
it.
talking
No,
about.
you made mine look like now. You see, you are defending yourself,
Yeah.
but mine,
No, no, hold
no,
on, hold
but
on.
mine, you made no, Ken, you are
Your
defending
own,
yourself. That
your
uh
own. You
huh,
said that your girlfriend knew that you're gonna cut one person's hair.
uh
That
huh.
is you
Mm.
working like let's say 1 hour. So if it's two, she's expecting you to finish at 3. But the person showed up with 3 people, making you finish at
Mm-hmm.
7. And I feel like in
And
that case, you
still,
could have
and
made.
still, between the hours of 2 to 7 is still my working time.
And also
But at
maybe
that
the
time, you
vibe
had
was
not made.
good. The friends
At
were
that
talking, so
at
he
that
got
time,
distracted.
you had not made your girlfriend aware that this is your working time. That's what I'm trying to
But
say.
she
So
knows
if
that I
how is
work
she
between the
supposed to
hours of
know?
12 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's
you
simple.
you made her aware after this incident, so that incident
No,
she
she
was fine.
knew. She knew from day one. She knew.
Or if she knew from day one, then it's on her. But you made it seem like
Thank you.
you you made it seem like she should know that you're going to cut one person, so if
No,
it changes to
you
three
were
or
acting
four, it's
like you
okay.
were in the relationship more than me. You were acting like you were in the relationship more
So
than
what
I
me.
what what
never
if
talked
your
about that,
closing
Hank. I
time?
never
What
talked
if
Yeah.
your
about that,
closing
bro.
time? Alvin, I got a question. I got a question.
Anna, let me hear you.
So you're saying that your clients are top priority, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Are you sure that that should be the right thing? Like your clients should come first. Anyways, yeah, it depends on the person. But my question is,
Okay,
What
so
if?
this
No,
is
listen, this
let
is
me put
my
it like this.
question.
When is no, Joanna. When is my working hours? When is my working hours? People that I render service to are my top priority.
Okay,
When
I
is my
have a
working hours?
question, please.
Of course, of course.
So
Yeah.
the question is, you finish work at 7, right?
Yeah.
So what if, like, at around 4 or 5, the client that told you he
Mm.
was coming comes with 2 or 3 other friends, and you know it's gonna go up to 9? You still don't communicate?
If my friend
Mm.
brings clients that I know that is gonna exceed my working hours, I will only cut people that will reach my working hours. I will never exceed. That is my restriction. My regulation
Okay.
is I am not
Okay, I
cutting
got it.
people after working hours.
Okay,
And
I get
now,
it.
listen, and now if I am in the position to still cut people after my working hours, I am doing the client a favor. So I have the chance to pick my phone and communicate with my partner. It's as simple as that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. We
Once
set.
it's within my preferred working hours, my everyday working hours, girl, I owe you no communication. Like I have 5 people at no. When I am free and I feel I want to communicate, I will talk to you.
Perfect,
Okay,
Are
I
we
perfect.
got
are
it.
Let's
we
move
We
good?
got
on.
it. Yeah, we
Nice.
good.
Good.
So at
Let's
the end
move
of the
on.
day, I feel like we've talked a lot. Even we were almost switching the whole topic to communication and stuff. I mean,
Hmm.
it got something to do with that, but yeah,
Yeah.
the responsibilities of a man, you should be communicative. Be
And the girls
communicative.
should understand. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
If you are twisting this, a man will never have a problem with a woman saying that between these hours I'm busy. Like most of the time, we will even sometimes the man knows that, oh, my wife leaves home at 8 in the morning, comes home at 8 in the evening. So even if I'm texting her and I'm not getting the reply within 1 second or in an hour, I understand she's at work. But how many women out there will understand this? You see how Juan was defending the women, like you see, like
I
Alvin, you
understand.
can do more, you can do this. You will understand. 100. Same way, I feel like as a man, if your woman is out there working her ass off, and then you know that this is between her working hours, if you text her with and you've got no reply within 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, you should understand she's working. It's as
Okay.
simple as that.
Okay, we got it,
Yeah.
Mr. Al.
One thing that I would like to say about the responsibilities of a girlfriend and a boyfriend is it's never a responsibility of a girlfriend to cook for a boyfriend. We should know this.
Yeah,
As a
Yeah.
girlfriend, that is not your responsibility. Don't cook
that's
for that
right.
man. Don't cook for that man until you are married, until he's married to you.
I love you.
And also, as, yeah, and also as a boyfriend,
Catch it. Did you catch it?
and
It's not a responsibility at
as a
all.
boyfriend, yeah, as a boyfriend,
And
it's also
Alvin,
not
you
your
didn't have
responsibility to
you
now
did not
take the
you
financial.
didn't have to tell me that, because I would not do it. I'll do it when I feel like I want to do it. Don't come to me thinking that I'm gonna be
100,
I'm gonna start
100.
doing wife chores at a girlfriend
Yeah.
level. No.
Mm. And
But what
also,
if I
so
like to cook? What if I like to cook? I still don't cook.
now,
Mm.
this is the thing. This is the thing, Sunny. As a girlfriend, it's never your responsibility to cook, and it's never your responsibility to satisfy him sexually. If you decide to cook and satisfy him sexually, that is, you are doing it based on what, on willingness. You are willing to do that. Nobody has a problem with that.
Oh yeah.
And as a
Mm.
man, it's not your responsibility to pay her rent, do her nails, buy
That's
her
right.
hair and stuff. If you do it, you are doing it out of willingness.
That's right.
And just be nice.
Thank
Just be
you.
nice. Sometimes cook for your man. Sometimes, satisfy him as he wants. As a
Yeah.
man, sometimes also be nice, be generous. If you have the money to pay for her rent and she doesn't, you should do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the money to buy her the iPhone 16, just do it. It's not your responsibility, but just be nice and do it. So
That's right.
we know we do these things out of willingness. We all don't have responsibilities to do all of that.
Please don't buy that for me. I'll feel like you're disrespecting me. You're calling me like, oh, you're poor. Let me buy you iPhone 16. Please don't do
You
that.
can buy it from me. You can buy it from me if you
I
want.
think
I mean, why not? Why not? Let's try to be
Oh yeah, if
realistic.
he
Like,
buys it, if he
yeah,
buys a raw ticket,
yeah,
yeah,
I
if he buys a
will
ticket.
But it's
But
not
then
wholeheartedly.
in the
his
case,
responsibility.
sure,
I'll take it
sure.
and even go
It's not
It's
come
his
to
okay.
my
I mean,
place
responsibility.
in
That's
case
what
in case
I
you
think
change your
he's
mind.
saying, that it's not his responsibility. Joanna, he didn't say he cannot buy. He's saying
Wait,
that
what?
it's not his
yeah.
responsibility, right?
Wait, what?
Mm,
He's not saying that he cannot buy iPhone 16 for you. He's saying that it's not his responsibility. When he
I
talked
do
about cooking, you're
understand. The
like,
thing is,
oh
I'm not
yeah,
even going
I'm
to
not
ask
supposed
you
to
to
cook.
do it. I'm not even going to ask you to do it.
Yeah,
You can either do it or not. At the end
I
of the
never
day, we
said you're
have
gonna ask
phones.
him. I never said you're gonna ask
mm.
him. I'm
Okay,
just saying that it's not his responsibility.
that's right.
Just
It's
like
not.
Yeah,
cooking.
but then you do it
Yeah, yeah. But if
out of
somebody want to
niceness
do
and
it
out
out
of
of love, that
willingness.
is nice.
Yeah,
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 out of
I
love,
know.
that's
Yeah,
100,
I
yeah.
understand.
So I think
100.
I fuck with that. Yeah. So in a relationship, nobody is obliged to do daddy roles or mommy roles for anyone. You can
Yeah,
Sure,
just do it
sure.
out of niceness. Yes, you can just
Mm,
do it out of
that's
niceness.
right.
So
Mm.
if your girlfriend shows up like whatever pressure with money or whatever, it's not your responsibility. And so
yeah.
could you also not pressure her to cook for you or wash your clothes or anything? We can all be
Thank
nice to each
you.
other, but it's not our
Mm-hmm.
responsibility. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, on this note, this brings us to the end of this topic. I think we all have done well by listing a lot of responsibilities on the girlfriend side and on the boyfriend side. And after you watch this, you should know your responsibility. Don't overdo. Don't. If you do it, you have to know that you did it based on willingness. And
Yeah,
after you do it, don't expect the person to do similar thing or same thing for you just because you did it. It wasn't your responsibility. You just decided to do it.
that's
Yeah.
So
right.
Yes,
yeah,
and don't say I love you just because you're in relationship. Do not use those precious words. Only say it when you
mm.
mean it. Do not play with those words because there are other people who believe
Tuni,
in
you need
it,
to tell me
okay?
more about that story.
Right? So if you
So,
say
You need
I
to tell
love
me
somebody
you,
more.
don't
it's I
play.
love you.
Somebody don't play.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
don't
And
yeah.
don't
one more
play,
thing.
don't play.
And one
It's
more
if you
thing.
want to say you're
Mm.
my ride or die, make it ride or die. Don't around just because you're confused. Don't come around girls and then
True,
or even with the
true.
guys. Like don't play with good people. Play with bad
You
people.
are right.
Leave
You are right.
leave the good people somewhere else. Don't play.
Yeah, Joanna, one last thing. You tell us we go.
Yeah, one last thing is that uh, don't be entitled to
Mm.
someone's pockets. Don't feel entitled to anyone's belongings,
Yeah,
anyone's money, anyone's
sure.
just don't feel entitled.
Sure, sure,
Yeah,
sure. I
that's
like
all I
that.
can
I like
say.
that. I like that.
She
Mm.
lied.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, that brings us to the end of the show. Keep sending in your topics for discussion. Some people out there have already started sending their topics to our emails, to our DM. If you think that there's a topic you had a little argument with your partner and you want us to, you know, we
Put it
want us
out
to go into
here.
details for you, just send it into our emails and our DMs, and we're gonna do that for you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Very important, and share with your friends. We wanna see your comments and your likes down below. So yeah, that is it. Peace out. It's
Yes,
Wahala
Peace
guys.
Day.
out.
And
Peace
one
out.
last
Peace
thing.
out. Wahala
One
day.
last
Yeah.
thing. One last thing. That's
Mm.
nothing. Bye bye.
Are you serious
Wahala Day
right now?
247.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.